you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brie, and in today's video I'm doing my weekly spending plan recap for the week ending January 18th. So flipping to my weekly spending plan sheet, I'm gonna pull this out, and I'm also gonna be pulling out my monthly expense tracker, and we are going to start. Okay, so starting with my bills and fixed expenses, our natural gas bill came through for $199.57. Our light bill also went through for $219.14. Then my daughter had her tutoring session for $40. So adding all this together, the bills and fixed expenses should be $458.71. $458.71 is the total for the bills and fixed expenses. And then sinking funds, this week we funded my regular sinking funds, $819. So that is the total as well for the sinking funds, for savings. So the savings category of my weekly spending plan. Now moving on to my variable expenses. Starting with groceries, and for this I use my expense tracker here. We did not buy any grocery at all this week, so this will be $0 in groceries. And then gas, we both filled our tank. Gas is here. So my husband spent $49.84 on his tank, and I spent $20.46. So out of the $150 budgeted, we spent $70.30. And then eating out, when my husband went to Costco to get gas, he also went and got the kids some hot dogs. So spent $232 on hot dogs, and then we got our pizza on Friday for $17.65. So out of the $30 budgeted for eating out, we spent $20.97. Family fun, we didn't spend anything. And then miscellaneous school, we didn't spend anything either. For the variable expenses, out of the $260 we budgeted, we spent $91.57 is how much we spent total in our variable expenses for the week. Now out of the $1,637.71 that we budgeted for the week, we spent $91.57 in variable expenses, $819 in sinking funds, and $458.71 in bills and fixed expenses. So the weekly allowance was $1,637.71, and out of that we spent $1,369.28, which means we came under budget by $268.43. Perfect. Oh, and my no spend tracker, I been doing really good with the no spend challenge. Haven't spent anything. So no Amazon, no lunch at work, no impulse shopping. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color all of this. What is also happening with the no lunch at work is that I usually, most of the time, I bring my own lunch. Usually on Thursday I like to treat myself. but I'm trying to only treat myself like once a month or like every other week. And I do have a meal planner. We meal plan for the month, and then I'm trying to do also a meal plan for my lunches at work. So that's also happened with the no lunch at work. It takes out like the conversation, the inner conversation about what am I gonna eat tomorrow at lunch, things like that. So no spend tracker, we're still doing very well in terms of no spending. Okay, so that is it for my spending plan sheet. I'm going to empty my wallet. As usual, I'm not gonna pull the money out of the grocery. We're gonna hold this into next week. Same as gas, this gonna get hold into next week. We are going to be emptying eating out, which is $9 because it was 30 and we spent 21. And family fun, I'm going to empty this one as well. We didn't spend anything. And then miscellaneous school, I'm going to leave this in here for maybe next week. There's nothing scheduled at school for next week, but I can be sure. Okay, so out of my wallet I've pulled out 29. I've pulled out 29, and that's gonna be what we're going to be stuffing into my 7 challenges, which is here. I need to do the 52 circle and the 26 Fridays, and this is the wrong, wait, hold on, I need to go find the marker that I used for this. I think it's one of the Sharpie. I'll be right back. I believe it's this one, but let's see. What is this one? Okay, so let me do the Friday first. Last Friday was 16, so we're doing 16 here. 16 plus 11, that's 27, right? 16 plus 11, 27. So 25, 6, 7. I don't think it's this one. It looks like it's this one. Okay, so 26 Fridays is getting 16. So now we have 27 here, and then we have 13 left. So 13, I'm just gonna put this into the 52 circle. And that should be it. So here we did 13. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so that is it for my 7 challenges for the week and my weekly spending plan recap also for the week. Thank you so much for always taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, leave a comment below, Subscribe if you like what you see on my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye and happy savings.